Welcome, Suswagatam to another episode of Words of Wisdom Gyan Ganga on our Virat Hindustan Sangam channel. As you know, we are daily beaming this program via YouTube, Instagram, Facebook Live, and Twitter Periscope. I have with me my colleagues Dr. Arvind Chaturvedi and Ramesh Swamy, and as usual, Dr. Swamy for this talk show. And now I would request Arvind Chaturvedi to start the program with his first question to Dr. Swamy. Welcome, Dr. Swamy.
नमस्कार। पूरी दुनिया में और भारत में कोरोना महामारी के विरुद्ध संघर्ष जारी है। कोरोना महामारी का विषय बड़ा व्यापक है, इसके अनेकों आयाम हैं। डॉक्टर स्वामी, सबसे पहले हमारे दर्शकों को बताएं कि ये लॉकडाउन के दौरान जो आंकड़ों के सहारे कहा जा रहा है कि ग्रोथ फैक्टर में कमी आई है, यानी कि हम महामारी पर नियंत्रण करने में सफल होने की दिशा में जा रहे हैं, इस पर अपने विचार प्रकट करें।
देखिए, जहाँ तक कोरोना वायरस है, इसका असर हमारे देश में कम पड़ी है। यद्यपि संख्या के बारे माने कितने लोग अभी मरीज हैं इस बीमारी से, उसकी संख्या पर संदेह हो सकता है, लेकिन जो देहांत हुए हैं इस कारण से उनको छिपा नहीं सकते, क्योंकि आखिर में उनका अंत्येष्टि करना होता, आखिरी उसकी जो हमारी संस्कार है उसको पूरा करना है। तो इसीलिए ये CID सब लोगों की रिपोर्ट होती है, तो लगभग वो सही है। तो आज की परिस्थिति में 490 जो हैं उनकी है, जो जिनकी मृत्यु हुई है इसके कारण, इस बीमारी के कारण। और जिन लोगों को आज वो लेटे हुए हैं हॉस्पिटल में, वो उनकी संख्या है 1500। तो कुल मिल 2500, सॉरी 11,500, 11,500। और इसमें 1/3 जो है वो हमारे हेल्थ मिनिस्ट्री की औपचारिक घोषणा है कि ये जो यहाँ जो सम्मेलन हुई थी निजामुद्दीन वेस्ट में, उसके बाद जगह सारे देश में फैल गए थे, उसके कारण है। और तो 10,000 जो है वो संख्या होनी चाहिए, और जो बाकी है 11 या जितना भी है 11, 12, 13, उसमें आप 1/3 को घटाना चाहिए। तो मैं ये कहता हूँ कि ये वो क्या तबलीग के जो संख्या जो हुआ है सम्मेलन, उस कारण से भी आप जोड़ेंगे तो वो दुनिया में कम पड़ती है दूसरे की तुलना में। आप इटली देख लीजिए, स्पेन देख लीजिए, मैं लंदन मैं इंग्लैंड देख लीजिए। तो हमारे यानी हमारे देश में जितने लोगों को ये और डॉक्टर्स कहते हैं कि हमारे देश में हमारी स्वतंत्र होने के बाद, हमारे स्वाधीन होने के बाद जितने बीमारियां थे, उस बीमारी के कारण एक कवच हमें मिली है। उस कवच के कारण कम संख्या में हमारे देश में हो रही है, और मरने की संख्या तो बहुत कम है। अमेरिका में लगभग थोड़ी दिन में, 1-2 दिन, 4-5 दिन में 50,000 हो जाएगी जिनकी देहांत हुई है। तो अब ये कब तक चलेगा, ये तो जैसे हाँ, हम लोग क्योंकि अभी तो कोई मेडिसिन है नहीं, कोई वायरस के लिए कोई इसके एंटीडोट नहीं है, तो इसीलिए हम इसीलिए इसके लिए लॉकडाउन कर रहे हैं कि जितने आप कांटेक्ट में नहीं रहेंगे, दूर रहेंगे, और उतना हम कम कर सकते हैं, और कम भी हुआ है लॉकआउट के बाद। लेकिन हमारे दुर्भाग्य, यस बोलिए।
हमने पहले भी इस पर चर्चा की थी, और
हाँ,
सरकार ने 1,70,000 करोड़ रुपए का एक पैकेज दिया है हमारी इंडस्ट्री को। आज सुबह भी अगर आरबीआई के गवर्नर ने 50,000 करोड़ रुपए की घोषणा की है, तो हमारे दर्शकों को बताएं कि जो सरकार आर्थिक रूप से मदद कर रही है, ये कहाँ जा रहा है, किस तबके को जा रहा है, किस वर्ग को मिल रहा है, उसका क्या प्रभाव होने वाला है।
देखिए, जहाँ तक हमारे देश में आर्थिक समस्या का सवाल है, और दुर्भाग्य से जब हमारी देश में मंदी बन रही थी, जिसका मैंने सावधानी 4 साल से मैं बोलते रहा कि ये हो रहा है, उस दिशा में जा रहे हैं, ये नहीं होता तो हमारी आज मुश्किल बहुत कम, जो कठिनाई है वो बहुत कम होती। अब ये जो सारा दिया है, इससे सप्लाई बढ़ सकती है, यानी फैक्ट्रीज उत्पादन बढ़ा दें, लेकिन खरीदने वाला भी होना चाहिए ना। अब लोग नौकरी से निकाले जा रहे हैं, या उनकी नौकरी को कम कर दी जाए, यानी कम, उनकी जो तनख्वाह है उसको कम करके दे रहे हैं, उनका वेतन कम करके दे रहे हैं। तो आज लोग भी इस मूड में है कि भाई सारा पैसा को खर्च मत करो। तो जो मांग की शक्ति है वो नहीं है हमारी अर्थ प्रणाली में, और इसीलिए आज हमारे लिए समस्या ये है कि जो बेरोजगारी पैदा हुई है, और जो कारखानों ने जो उत्पादन किए उसकी बिक्री नहीं हो रही है, मोटर गाड़ी कोई खरीद ही नहीं रहा है। कितने गाड़ियां पड़ी हैं, सारे ऑटोमोबाइल वो बंद होने वाले हैं। हवाई जहाज में जो कठिनाई है, हवाई जहाज वो तो एयरलाइन कंपनी भी बंद करने की स्थिति में है। स्टॉक मार्केट भी दबा हुआ है। तो मैं ये कहता हूं कि हमारे देश में ये दोनों एक साथ आए हैं, इससे बहुत खतरनाक स्थिति है। जहाँ तक कोरोना वायरस है, इसको तो हम मुझे लगता है कि जून जुलाई में तो ये ना के बराबर हो जाएगी, लेकिन इसकी जो असर है, जो पहले ही हमारे नीति सही नहीं होने के कारण जो गिरावट आते रही हमारे उत्पादन में, हमारे अर्थ प्रणाली में और विकास वृद्धि का दर में, उसके अतिरिक्त आज अब जो बंद हुए हैं कारखाना, इससे जो बेरोजगारी पैदा हुई है, जो फसल काटने के लिए लोग नहीं हैं, जो पहले दूसरे प्रांतों से आते थे खेत में काम करने के लिए, जैसे बिहार से आते थे पंजाब में जाने के, वो सब वापस चले गए। अब दोबारा वो वापस आएंगे कि नहीं, किसी को पता नहीं है। तो मैं आज समझता हूँ कि सबसे ज्यादा समस्या है कि ये जो आर्थिक स्थिति में गिरावट की जो तेजी हुई है, जिसकी जिस स्पीड से आज हमारी आर्थिक स्थिति बिगड़ रही है, वही ज्यादा चिंताजनक है। और इसके लिए कोई रिजर्व बैंक कोई घोषणा कर दें कि बैंकों को अब ज्यादा कर्जा देना चाहिए, अरे कर्जा लेने वाला है नहीं तो वो देने से क्या फायदा, फिर वो एनपीए लेकर फिर वो एनपीए बनेगा, यानी जो नॉन परफॉर्मिंग एसेट्स जिसको कहते हैं, कि आपने कर्जा लिया और कर्जा का ब्याज भी नहीं दे सके वापस, वो स्थिति बन जाएगी। तो ये एक व्यापक दृष्टि से सोचना चाहिए, जिसको अंग्रेजी में कहते हैं सिस्टम्स एनालिसिस, यानी डिमांड सप्लाई, उसके इंटरैक्शंस, एक क्षेत्र में जो कुछ होगा वो दूसरे क्षेत्र का जो प्रभाव है, इस सब की एनालिसिस करनी चाहिए और इस पर कोई कर ही नहीं रहा है। तो मैं समझता हूँ कि आर्थिक मंदी और गिरावट और विस्फोट भी कह सकता हूँ, इससे सामाजिक स्तर पर भी बुरा असर पड़ सकता है, लोग सड़क में आ जाएं। मैंने सुना है कि आज कई जगहों, एक जगह में महिला जो गर्भिणी है वो आए, कहा कि कौन से हॉस्पिटल में जाएं, सब हॉस्पिटल में तो यही पड़े हैं, कोरोना वाले पड़े हैं, तो कहाँ हम बेबी का डिलीवरी करें, मोर्चा लेकर आ गए। तो इस ऐसे से लगता है कि हमारी जो आज देश, भारत देश की जो चिंता है वो कोरोना के काबू में लाने के लिए अच्छा काम किया है, उसके लिए हम सराहना करते हैं। और हमारे जो हेल्थ मिनिस्टर जो हर्षवर्धन है, उन्होंने कमाल किया है, लेकिन और प्रधानमंत्री की छत्रछाया में किया, तो इसके लिए प्रधानमंत्री को ये बधाई के पात्र है। लेकिन जो इससे हमारी देश की सुधर नहीं सकती, और इसीलिए चाइना हमारे देश में जो यानी सस्ता बिक्री में उपलब्ध है उनको खरीदने लगे, जैसे HDFC का, तो इंडियन बैंक नहीं है और कंपनी नहीं है, वो तो विदेशी है, लेकिन हिंदुस्तान में वो काम करता है, उनके हेड ऑफिस भी हिंदुस्तान में है, तो उनको खरीद लिया। अब हमने फिर एक नया ये निकाला कि चाइना से कोई भी खरीदने के लिए आएगा यहाँ तो केंद्र सरकार की परमिशन चाहिए, लेकिन वो सही है, परंतु फिर चाइना उसके जवाब देगा, कितने देश हमारे साथ देंगे। दूसरे देश तो चाइना के विरुद्ध में बोलते हैं, पर तो आखिर में वो सौदा कर लेते हैं। अब बहुत सख्ती से बोलता है ट्रम्प, कल देखो वो समझौता कर लेगा, दोनों की मीटिंग हो जाएगी। तो यहाँ हमारे पड़ोसी देशों में तो ये सारी चीजों को मैं कहता हूँ कि बहुत आसान का काम नहीं है, परंतु निश्चित तौर पर बहुआयाम विचार करने की आवश्यकता है, वो नहीं हो रही है।
डॉक्टर स्वामी, जो लॉकडाउन के दौरान डॉक्टरों पे और पुलिस वालों पे कई जगह पे हमले हुए हैं, इसके लिए क्या किया जाना चाहिए?
ये तो जानबूझकर किया जा रहा है। आज पता लग रहा है कि जो तबलीग लोग हैं उन्होंने रोहिंग्यास को भी जोड़ने के लिए कोशिश की है, और हमारी सरकार को इंफॉर्मेशन मिली है तो बताया गया कि भाई इस पर भी चेक करो। ये तो भयंकर है। रोहिंग्यास तो पूरा पाकिस्तान के पक्ष में है, शुरू से हैं, 1944 से हैं, और सदा के लिए वो कहते रहे हम पाकिस्तानी हैं। जब बर्मा में कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट असेंबली की मीटिंग हुई थी, उनकी संविधान बनाते समय उन्होंने कहा नहीं, हम उनके 2 नुमाइंदे को इन्होंने नियुक्त किया था बर्मा की सरकार ने, तो उस मीटिंग में रोहिंग्यास के प्रतिनिधि ने कहा कि हम तो पाकिस्तानी हैं, हम पाकिस्तानी जाने चाहते हैं। अब पाकिस्तान उनको लेने के लिए नहीं तैयार है, वो तो अलग बात है, बट वो तो कहते हैं हम पाकिस्तानी हैं। तो अब वो हमारे देश में नाजायज रूप से, अवैध रूप से घुस गए हैं, और उसको ये यहाँ संरक्षण देने वाले तबलीग निकले। तो उनके आज ही तय हुआ है हमारी सरकार की तरफ से कि इसका भी जांच होगी और कार्रवाई होगी। तो मैं ये कहता हूँ कि कुल मिलाकर देखें तो बहुआयाम, जो मैं कह रहा हूँ, क्राइसिस या मेरे आपातकाल, वो पैदा हो रही है।
डॉक्टर स्वामी, सवाल का एक आयाम किसानों का भी है। अभी हमारी फसल पूरी तरह कटी नहीं है। सरकार कहती है कि हमारे अनाज के भंडार भरे हुए हैं, सरकार ने खरीद प्रारंभ नहीं की है। जो छोटे किसान हैं, मजबूरी में उन्हें तो सस्ते दामों पर अनाज प्राइवेट निजी व्यापारियों को देना पड़ रहा है, तो किसानों की हालत तो बहुत खराब होने वाली है।
किसानों की हालत, ये जो खेत में मजदूर है ना, वो भी अवेलेबल नहीं है ना। उसको आप पैसा कहाँ देगा? जब फसल नहीं बिकेगी तो क्या पैसा देगा, या बहुत कम दाम पर बिकेगी तो क्या देगा? तो इसीलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ ना, इकोनॉमी में एक से जुड़कर दूसरा आता है, दूसरा से तीसरा आता है, उसको मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स कहते हैं। और यहाँ ये सिर्फ किसान का कहने से पर्याप्त नहीं है, किसान का कारण और चीजों पर फर्क पड़ेगी, फिर फूड इंडस्ट्रीज पर फर्क पड़ेगी। कई चीजों को जो पैदा करनी है, इन्हें तेल पैदा करना है, ये घी पैदा करना है, फिर इन्हें मसाला पैदा करना है, ये सब तो किसान से ही आएगा ना सामग्री। तो वो नहीं आएगा तो फिर वो भी इन्हें वो घर में खाना पकाना मुश्किल हो जाएगा। तो ये इसीलिए मैं कह रहा हूँ कि इसके लिए एक बहुआयाम विचार करने की आवश्यकता।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद डॉक्टर स्वामी, आपने इस विषय पर चर्चा की। अब दूसरे क्वेश्चन के लिए ओवर टू जगदीश।
Dr. Swamy, I would like ask a next question to you. You have been elected to the Lok Sabha twice from the city of Mumbai, then known as Bombay, and you have known Hindu Hriday Samrat Hindu Hriday Samrat Balasaheb Thackrey for a long time, over many decades. So today we would like to know from you what have been your experiences with Balasaheb, because you used to regularly meet him. So we would like you to share with our viewers your views of Balasaheb Thackrey.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I would say that your eyewitness in the later years of my meeting with Balasaheb, including the time when he called me specially for dinner and gave me that huge bouquet, you would remember. I first heard of Balasaheb Thackrey when he was attacking these, what the Bombayites used to call as the Madrasis, but they were actually your country, your area people, that is the Udupi restaurants. They were the targets of attack. And he said that they were taking away Marathi jobs. I mean, that's how he came up. And at the height of his power, especially acquired in the emergency and thanks to Congress people's secret support, like Kamaraj secretly supported DMK and brought them up, and then they become a bigger menace for them later on. The same way the Congress, especially Dada Patel, he was the one who really promoted them. And just after the emergency, after we went to elections, I was asked by Moraji Desai, because Vajpayee wanted the seat I was originally targeted for, and that was New Delhi. So I had to find some other seat. So Karunanidhi that time was with us, so he invited me to contest from South Madras. But when I went to South Madras, the famous singer and a family friend, M.S. Subbalakshmi, she wanted that seat to be given to somebody, that is Rajmohan Gandhi, the grandson of Mahatma Gandhi. And she said, you can contest from anywhere, so please leave the seat for him. So I agreed to that. And then Moraji sent word that he would like me to contest from Mumbai. And the seat allotted to me was perhaps the most difficult seat. You know it very well as a Bombay man yourself, Mr. Shetty. That seat was the largest, in terms of voters, number of voters, it was the largest in India, both area-wise and number-wise of voters. And so it was a really tough task. But the emergency had caught the imagination of the people, and most people wanted it to go away. And I was a hero in that sense that I had come during the emergency and, made a fool of all the people of the Indira Gandhi government, turned up in parliament, made a short intervention, and then buzzed off, and then again disappeared abroad. So therefore, that was the one that carried me with favor in that constituency. That constituency, the Shiv Sena was the strongest in all of Bombay at that time. And in every slum they had a office, and they used to have kabaddi and all these, they were really very strong. And I was a little apprehensive when this seat was given to me, that my being a Tamil would be a factor against me. But the Sangha was very supportive. They put in a lot of people. Anantrao Deshpande was a senior man. He was put in charge of the constituency. And so that gave me confidence that, I'll put up at least a very strong fight. And so the thing caught fire, and crowds became the Gujaratis in Mulund and Ghatkopar. They came in such huge numbers that it became very soon clear that not only I will get elected, but I will get every other seat in Bombay. The 5 others also assisted in getting elected. And that's what ultimately happened. Now, few days before the last day of campaigning, Anandrao Deshpande told me, invited me for breakfast and told me that Balasaheb Thackrey wants to meet and he would like to have you to have tea with him. So I reacted emotionally. I said, I'm a Tamil. He has been campaigning against Tamil. It'll look very bad if I go now and have tea with him. People will say that I fell at his feet and I begged him. All kinds of things will be said by the Congress against me. It hit my image as a man who dared to do what I did in the emergency. So I sent a message to him through Arvind Deshpande that as soon as the election is over, I will come and personally will call on him and I'll have tea with him very happily. But I will not meet him before the election. So Anand Raoji said, he will be angry, he will work doubly hard against you, and he's that kind of person, and so on. I said, doesn't matter, I don't mind losing, but I'm not going to lose my self-respect going before the election. And of course, I won by the biggest margin, huge support. All the 6 seats of Bombay we won. And after that, I sent word that I would like to meet him. And there was a meeting. And I thought he's going to tick me off and say, you insulted me by not coming on. Instead of that, he got up and gave me a big hug and said, you are a tiger that I thought you were. You had the guts to say in an election, I will not come, but I'll come after the election. So my admiration for you has got up. That's how the relationship started. And then it was cordial, both of us, but he was still on that binge about outsiders and Tamilians, South Indians. So there was no meeting ground on politics. And but I got elected in 77. Then again I got elected in the second round. The next election. And one day in Parliament, I got up and made a speech saying that the name of India should be changed from India to Hindustan. It was a private member's bill, and I moved that bill and argued for it. And naturally, the Congress was all dead against it, but it was defeated. But Balasaheb was so touched that he immediately called me up and he said, you come and have lunch or dinner with me. I want you to come. So I said, fine, I will come. But, now we are very close to elections. So he said, doesn't matter. The Vijayadashmi meeting I hold in Shivaji Park, you address it. I normally don't call anybody to that meeting, only party people. But I'm making an exception. I'm going to call you and I'll introduce you. So I said, but I'm a Madrasi. So will that not create problem for you? He said, no, I have now come to the conclusion that India needs Hindutva. And I'm going to speak for Hindu Rashtra. So that was the transformation. And otherwise, I would have asked him later on, I spoke for Hindustan. How are you concerned Hindustan? You don't consider other Hindustanis part. But he had changed. And he made this decision. He was a courageous man. He openly said in the meeting, it was a huge meeting in Shivaji Park. He introduced me. He talked about my contribution during the emergency. It was a little ironic because he was at that time during the emergency was supporting the emergency. But anyway, he was such a frank, straightforward person. I took a very strong liking to him. And then that meeting went off successfully. And that was the after that the BJP at that time I was not in BJP, so they got a little frightened, so they went and surrendered to him, and on his terms they had an alliance, so I was kept out. And of course Indira Gandhi was assassinated, and we all lost. So that was then I decided that I would go away to Tamil Nadu. So therefore, my contact much was not there much. But later on, I returned to towards the end of the 90s. I returned back to national politics. I got elected from Madurai in Tamil Nadu, and in that period, after Sonia Gandhi betrayed all of us in that fiasco of bringing down the Vajpayee government, which we did come on down, but we couldn't form an alternative government. I began starting to investigate why this lady did this. I didn't know her much at all. During Rajiv Gandhi's time, I never met her, except one dinner where she and I had a fight. But the fact is that she should not have agreed to bring down the Vajpayee government with the Jayalalitha and then let us down by sabotaging that coalition. So I began investigating and I began to find all kinds of things against her, and including that her educational qualification was not what she had claimed in her affidavit. She never passed the school, much less got a degree from the University of Cambridge. So I first of all, on that education thing, I wrote a letter to the speaker who had come. That time it was Manoj Joshi, and it was the NDA government. And so I asked him to ask for an explanation. And Manoj Joshi asked Vajpayee, and Vajpayee said, no, don't proceed with it. So he was very apologetic to me, Manoj Joshi, saying, no, I don't think we should do this. After all, these are, I said, nothing doing. It's an offense according to the Supreme Court itself. And therefore, you have to at least ask an explanation, because I had brought a letter from the University of Cambridge to show that there was no such student by the name of Sonia Gandhi or Antonia Gandhi, Antonia Maino, whatever. I gave all her names. And they said there's no student by any of these names. So I said, he asked for an explanation, but he dragged on. So I called up Balasaheb and said, Balasaheb, I haven't met you for a long time, but this is the problem. I want your help. You please talk to Manoj Joshi. So he said, you come first to Bombay and address a press conference with me. So Balasaheb Thackrey, at that time, the two relations, that is Uddhav and the other Thackrey, the two cousin brothers, they were together. So the two cousins and Thackrey and myself, we addressed a press conference, and where he blasted Sonia Gandhi left, right, and center. And then he took me home to his home for tea, and he called up Manoj Joshi, and of course he spoke in Thackeray's own words. He was quite brutal when he was angry, and he was saying, "Send that letter as Swamy has given it to you." So then Manoj Joshi told him, "Please send Swamy again." So I went there and I gave him another copy of the letter, and he sent it to her. And then, of course, she said it was a typing mistake, which is the joke of the year. How can you say you studied in the University of Cambridge and got a degree in English literature? The whole thing is a typing mistake. You can have one comma or full stop typing mistake, or even a spelling mistake. So then our relations began to develop. But then, I lost the Madurai election because of the lack of VVPAT. Now, the electronic voting machine was introduced for the first time in the elections, and that I lost. So I went back to teaching for 3 months every year to cover it. And there was no occasion to meet. But when I, in somewhere around 2007, Jayalalitha wanted me to stand, be a candidate for the president of India. But I was at Harvard. So I said, I can't break a contract and come. Their classes are going on and the students will be betrayed. I can't do that. So when I returned, Thackrey came to know of it, and he was, although he was with the NDA, he congratulated me, and then again we started meeting regularly. So what I can say about Thackrey is this, that he was straight as a rod. He didn't care what people thought of him. He spoke what he wanted to. That, in my opinion, is essential in democracy. This mithyachari, this image building, all these things you see have ruined our democracy. And we need people to tell that, frankly, tell the people that this is what I can do, but this is the sacrifice you have to pay. So he was a unique person. Now, he didn't himself occupy any position. And yet he built that party from nothing. From a municipal council party, he rose to become a national party and became part of the national government. And on Ram Mandir also, he was very, very outspoken, very straight. So what impressed me with this, that he's one of the few people in Indian politics at that level who spoke the truth. Yes means yes, no means no. And therefore, I shall always remember him as a very good man, and I'm glad that I made his friendship over the years. As you know, Jagdish, that when he was very ill and he knew he was going away, he called us for dinner. And then he gave me this huge bouquet, which I put in my office. And he said, you must carry on the fight for the Hindutva, whether I'm here or not. And I remember those words, and I never let him down on that.
Thank you, Dr. Swamy. That was a very interesting insight into your relations with Balasaheb Thackrey. With this, we come to an end of another interesting session with Dr. Swamy on these words of wisdom, Gyan Ganga, which we host every day at 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Do keep in tune for these interesting episodes, and we discuss a variety of subjects where Dr. Swamy throws light and gives us information and his experiences and encounters. So we end this today's program. I thank my colleague, Professor Arvind Chaturvedi. I thank Ramesh Swamy for his support and help, and our team led by Ashish Shetty, Tejas, and other friends who are behind the scene ensuring that we have this program on various channels. Earlier on, we used to have it on one channel, but now we have various channels across various sections all over the globe. So we thank you for your support. Do keep in tuned every day at 8 p.m. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. And you have